Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the 2022 resurrection of Batman in Matt Reeves' recent film, and I think Robert Pattinson did a very good job in portraying a new take on the character of Bruce Wayne slash Batman. He certainly is a much better actor than the Twilight movies would lead you to think. The cinematography was also stellar and sometimes magnificent. For instance, the wide shot in which Batman walks towards the Penguin who's trapped upside down in his car. Michael Giacchino's soundtrack, while not as good as Hans Zimmer's work for the Dark Knight trilogy, is certainly one of the best superhero soundtracks ever made. However, despite all these wonderful components to the film, I was disappointed by the narrative. Now, perhaps it's because the Dark Knight trilogy and the Batman were both drawing from the same source material, generally speaking, but I felt that the latter stole major plot points from the former without doing that much work to try to hide it. For instance, the Riddler felt just like another Joker, but not as interesting or formidable. At the same time, he was trying to upset the established order and expose corruption in Gotham, just like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. And then the movie ended in a climactic fight as Gotham was destroyed, just like in the end of Batman Begins. Also, the Riddler thought that Batman would work nicely into his plans, just like the Joker thought the people on the ferries would fit into his plan and blow each other up. Another thing that bugged me about the story was that Batman often referred to himself as Vengeance, which runs completely contrary to the Batman which Nolan portrayed in the Dark Knight trilogy. Sure, Reeves' Batman later reconsidered that at the end of the movie, but for the main portion of the story, he was kind of an anti-hero, at least in that respect. Also, he walked way too slowly. What was up with that? Certainly, some aspects of the story were new, like Catwoman's connection to Falcone, or the fact that Alfred was actually the one who trained Bruce Wayne to become Batman. To sum it up, The Batman was a great film, and certainly cinematically it felt very impressive, but from a narrative standpoint, it felt unoriginal. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to follow for more movie reviews and commentary.